What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with another bug update video. Unfortunately, I don't think we've got the fixes from the previous video, but I did only put that out and report them a couple days ago. Or was it yesterday? I don't quite remember. The days are kind of blending together at this point. Anyways, unfortunately, I'm here with some more bugs that I want to highlight, and actually, these should have gone on the high priority fix list from my previous video as well. So the first bug that I'm going to go over here is it involves Sacrosanct Crusade, which is the main defensive utility talent of the Templar hero tree. So basically, when you Wake of Ash, you're going to give yourself a holy barrier for 10% of your HP. Back in beta, originally, this was coded as a Shield of Vengeance. It was like a 10% Shield of Vengeance, and then they swapped it over and they did a bunch of different tunings on it. But at one point in time, this was a Shield of Vengeance, which is why I think this bug happens. So basically, when you push Shield of Vengeance, and then I push Wake of Ashes, and I get the Sacrosanct Crusade, the buff, check in the upper right-hand corner, the buff is not there. There is no shield of, there is no Sacred Shield from the Sacrosanct Crusade or the Wake of Ashes Holy Barrier. The animation looks like Sacred Shield from back in the day, but regardless, if you have an active Shield of Vengeance, this talent does not function. And vice versa. If you, and let me go down to the dummy so I can show you guys here. All right, we're down in the training grounds here. So let me show you guys. If you press your Wake of Ashes with Sacrosanct Crusade, and you get that Holy Barrier or that Sacred Shield, that's kind of what it looks like, and then you push your Shield of Vengeance, it cancels and removes your previous shield. So this talent, if say you're about to take a bunch of damage, or maybe you just have your Shield of Vengeance up, it will cancel the Sacrosanct Crusade shield. So I'm hitting this dummy here, Wake of Ashes. You can clearly see the barrier on myself and the buff in the upper right hand corner. I push Shield of Vengeance and it's gone. Both the animation and the buff itself is gone. And let me just show to you guys real quick. So I'm not canceling the aura, like the macro that I'm using a macro that changes the icon of my Shield of Vengeance. Just to make it look like the old Sacred Shield. So it's not, there's no cancel aura Sacrosanct Crusade in my Shield of Vengeance macro, which someone thought maybe was the case. No, that is unfortunately not the case. So I don't know, guys, this sucks, man. We keep getting, every day, more bugs are uncovered with the hero talents or the PvP talents, and I'm not even done with the video. All right, so the next bug that I'm gonna go over, and actually this might just be a straight up oversight, to one of the least used PvP talents of all time, and I'm sorry, I'm just pulling that out of thin air, but I'm pretty sure it is. Ultimate Retribution right here. This PvP talent. Mark an enemy player for Retribution after they kill an ally within your Retribution aura. If the marked enemy is slain within 12 seconds, cast Redemption on the fallen ally. Guys, what's missing from this talent here? Does anyone know? In the War Within, Retribution aura was removed. So we don't even have access to this PvP talent. I mean, first things first, honestly, no one's missing this, right? Absolutely no one's missing this. No one played this talent. This is an unrealistic PvP talent for open world, for BGs, for arena, for duels. No one was queuing this ever. So it's fine, no one's missing it, but I mean, it just goes to show that like a lot of our stuff is being completely overlooked. The Aura of Reckoning bug was reported in beta, by the way. I actually, like, yesterday making that video, I was like, wait a minute, I swear I had a BG video, my first Templar video ever, of like the Aura of Reckoning thing happening, and it did happen, and I do remember it now. So the Aura of Reckoning thing has been going on for a while. I honestly can't figure out what's going on with Aura Reckoning. I've tried to replicate it like a lot of times. It looks to me like there are 3 variants of the bug going on. One of which is stacks are falling randomly. Like I'll go from like 30 to 0 stacks. Another which is I'm playing Crusade and then it's proccing a Avenging Wrath Might while playing Radiant Glory Crusade. But I also can't verify because these are all in PvP scenarios. Otherwise, I need someone to crit me like 100 times or 50 times or whatever it is. I can't verify if that wings proc is actually increasing our damage at all. So like maybe this is actually kind of OP because we're running wings and Crusade at the same time. But if I had to take a guess, it's really just not doing anything. And in the third scenario is, and I do have video confirmation somewhere on my Twitch channel if I publish the VOD of Aura of Reckoning converting to the Reckoning stacks and then the swing timer going off and then it just not giving you wings at all and disappearing. So those three interactions are all happening with Aura of Reckoning and I have no idea. And as far as I can tell, it's only with Radiant Glory. I can still proc Aura of Reckoning and get the proper stacks with Divine Wrath, which actually brings me to another point. It's probably a good idea if Radiant Glory and Divine Wrath were combined in a choice node, either down here or up here. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. And that's specifically because you can't play them together. Divine Wrath doesn't work with Radiant Glory. It's not going to extend the duration. And because there's no tooltip explaining why, even though it was gone over in beta, it's probably not something that anyone's going to research or figure out unless they've, you know, like intuitively you would see, oh, Divine Wrath and Radiant Glory, let me just play them both at the same time. But like as you can see here, so this is 10 seconds of Crusade. I talent into this, apply. It's still 10 seconds of Crusade. Wake of Ashes, 10 seconds of Crusade. By the way, hi Sacrosanct Crusade, and then goodbye. Just push it again. Shield of Vengeance, it's gone, it's gone. All right. It's getting late, guys. I've done a couple more bug report videos, and you know what? For the sake of this video, let's just see if Blizzard fixed the Dawnlight Mastery bug real quick. All right, I'm gonna go through a live test real quick about what I did with the Dawnlight testing to verify that Mastery was not currently functioning with Dawnlights. So as you can see, in my inventory here, I have a ring with 1100 haste and almost 2k versatility. It's going to scale up a little bit in PvP combat. And I have a mastery ring with the exact same versatility, but you know, obviously it's mastery instead. So let me auto attack this dummy, show you guys what the stats jump up to here. Mastery did just get nerfed. I did have 39% mastery before, now I have 34% mastery. Oh, I'm sorry, I had 37% mastery before, now I have, wait, no, I did have 39. Oh yeah, it's because I'm running the haste weapon, because my other weapon has authority of radiant power. So I'm not running a proc weapon. So right here we have our test. And actually let me drop my trinket here. We're gonna drop trinket as well. Please, thank you. All right, so we have haste ring in there, mastery ring, equip, and no procs at all. So we're going to send that way, PvP combat, and Dawnlight right here. So Dawnlight is ticking for 77k. 77.9k, and that's likely because it took a 5% holy buff. So let's say 77.9k ticks of Dawnlight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the mastery ring, so we have the exact same versatility here. Yep. And now we have reduced mastery. So if this ticks for 77.9k, the Dawnlight bug is not fixed and it is still not scaling with our mastery. So I'm gonna go ahead and Wake of Ashes this direction, Judgment, just get in combat, and 77.9k. Unfortunately, the mastery bug with Radiant Glory, I'm sorry, not Radiant Glory, Dawnlights is not fixed. So this is, I'm recording this as of September 3rd. So unfortunately, not fixed. My guess, I did not double check this either. As my guess is Aura of Reckoning's not fixed either. So we'll see. We'll see about this upcoming week, how many bugs we can squash before the opening of the season next week. And yeah. By the way, guys, it helps me a lot if you comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter. If you feel like throwing a sub my way on Twitch as well, or I don't even know what the YouTube equivalent of the paid subscription is, but yeah, always appreciated. I will see you all in my next video. Peace. Peace.